Evening, welcome to the second of the double header. Germany versus Ivory Coast. Paul will be with us. Apparently his power's gone off again, but there is a quick fix and he's getting to do it now. Then, of course, he'll have to reset all his equipment and he'll be with us after that, all things being well. But if you are new to us, hit that subscribe button, folks. It'll just help us. Click that like button because that really helps us too. Membership's available by clicking join, and that's just below the chat. And super chats are also available by clicking on the dollar sign. Second hand of the double header. Germany versus the Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. Lots of rumours about Sandro Tonali. Apparently it's still the same. It's still Man City and Spurs after him. I don't think there's any circumstance in which he stops at Newcastle next season now. But it'll be Spurs or Man City. And if you get the choice out of them two, you're going to Man City all day, every day, I imagine. But there you go. That's how things are with Sandro Tonali, who have kind of been, let me say, shackled by Eddie Howe. I think he's a better player than someone that sits in front of the back four, or certainly a better player than plays at right back that we've seen before. Is Tonali really a £90 million player? Quite clearly, because people are going to pay it. He's worth whatever people will pay for it, I guess. Anyhow, the German anthem was on. There's no Newcastle representation starting. There's Mr. Voller, who's very much got short hair these days, but it's the same colour. Although I haven't got any hockle in the back of it, like he did when Frank Rijkaard was next to him. And there's Mr. Nagelsmann and the Germans singing their anthem with great gusto. Hi, Magpie 50. Hope you're well. I know you are better. Getting better and better. That's the German national anthem. Of course, they'll be wearing their normal white top, black shorts, I imagine. Côte d'Ivoire are always very brightly coloured. They're all in orange, I believe. Very brightly coloured. Not the side they were, Ivory Coast, to be fair. I'm hoping they do well, but I just don't see it. Frank Kessié in the middle of the park for them. Ahmed Diallo could be a bit of a threat. Thoughts on Thai news? It's not unexpected, is it? Let's be honest. Not unexpected at all. I'm a bit disappointed in him, to be honest. Diamande, of course, is playing also for Côte d'Ivoire. No Didier Drogba anymore. Or the striker that used to play for West Ham. What's his name? One had testicular cancer. Can't think what his name is. He plays for Ivory Coast. Anyway, he was in the last when they won the European Championships. Not the last one, the one before. He played. I can't think what his Hala. That's it. Don't know if he's in the squad. Of course, we're on ITV now. We say this is going to go to the pissing break, isn't it? Because they're all shaking hands. And we did go to a break, and it's a Volkswagen camper van type thing. Nice vehicle. Worth a few quid. Mox says, Billy, you're a legend for doing all these watch-alongs. Thanks for keeping us good. No problem. Over 200 you in. The Spurs have sent a £75 million bid to Newcastle while they can shove that where the sun don't shines. The replacement's already there, Peter. It's going to be Miley, isn't it? I imagine. Just a case of keeping him fit. He doesn't have the pace. He's got the legs. He's probably more physical, Dom. He's probably more disciplined also. And he never has tantrums. And he's probably a better passer of the ball, if I'm perfectly honest. He's definitely better defensively. Anyway, evening to all of you newcomers coming in late for this. Let's say late. It's not late at all, is it? Those officials, they're Paraguayans. Wonder if they're going to force any retaliation for Miggy's red card yesterday. Miggy is shit. Uruguayan VAR ref with a Mexican assistant and a Venezuelan support. And now we're going to get the teams. I think Germany are unchanged. Any legs in the Gakpo links to us that I've seen? I've not seen any of them, Mark. Anyway, here we go. Neuer in goal. Schlotterbeck, Tar, Kimmich, Nathaniel Brown, Pavlovic, Jamal Musiala, Felix Nemetcha, Florian Wirtz, Kai Havertz, and Leroy Sané. Unchanged lineup for Julian Nagelsmann. And they were very good in the previous game, to be fair. Lots of good players on the bench. They've got a really stacked squad there. They're a good side. Cote d'Ivoire have Fofana in goal. Conan, Agbadou, Kosunu, Singo, Kessier, of course, who's been booked in his previous game. Ibrahim Sangawe of Forest. Christ Inal Ole, never heard of him. Diamande, Bonny, and Diallo. And Svone Bolly, not Wilfred Bonny. Again, the bench is pretty good. Some good players there. There's a few Torres, Gessons there. Etc., etc. We're a minute from kickoff. I did prepare a banner just in case. And there it is. Here's Mr. Julian Nagelsmann, and the Ivory Coast manager is Emers Faye. Never heard of him. Real Bearded Monster says you can't see this, staying 11 aside. I ain't a bad shout, actually, a red card in this. There's Monsieur Diallo. And Germany will kick off. They're kicking from left to right as we look. We're in Canada here. Looks a very warm day. There's this shadow of the stand across the pitch. And we're off and running. Tar plays it wide to Schlotterbeck. Long ball. Looking for Kai Havertz. He's beaten in the air, but it is full for Havertz over the bar. And almost a goal there in the first 10 seconds for Kai Havertz. I mean, Kai Havertz is a midfielder. He's never a striker. He can't be better than fucking Nick Voltsman as a striker, surely to God. But anyway, how did he do today out of 10? Well, he gifted it. It was his mistake for one of the Dutch goals. But he played all right. Yeah, he played all right. Here we go anyway with Ivory Coast. Nice bit of play there. Good play from Diallo. Or Diamande, I should say. Did get a smack in the chops there for his pains. Here's Diallo now on the other side of the pitch. Flicks it back. Will be a throw into the Germans. On the halfway line. Yeah, Diamande got a smack in the chops for his troubles there. He's walking like he's not very comfortable. Ball is back with Neuer. Neuer plays it to Schlotterbeck. Long ball from him yet again, looking for the run of... This time he's looking for Sané's run. Ball falls back to the Germans. Nice bit of skill there from Nemetcha. Ball is back with Schlotterbeck again. Another long ball looking for Sané. It's a good one this time. Sané plays it in for Nemetcha. Back to Sané. Back to Nemetcha. Nice possession football this from Germany. It's Joshua Kimmich. He's gone to the far side of the pitch. where Wirtz is. Tar to Kimmich. Musiala. Ivory Coast step in and break it up. The big number 9 is heading towards goal. He's got Pavlovic all over his back. Feeds it out to Yan Diomande. Yan Diomande trying to get in the penalty area. He's in the area. Goes to the byline, gets the cross across. And it's cleared by the Germans. Here's Leroy Sané. Little ball inside for Nemetcha. Now Havertz. Nice football this from the Germans, and the Ivory Coast getting involved and take it away from them. Ball is back with the Ivory Coast keeper. Remember to keep ball at the minute, the Ivory Coastians. Ivorians, I think they're called. Ball down the line, looking for the win of Diallo. He's got the run on her. He wins a corner off the left back. No, he doesn't win a corner. I'm talking absolute nonsense there. Good play from Diomande before that. And according to the BBC, Amad Diallo is playing in the centre of midfield. Absolute fucking nonsense. Here's the Germans. Ball in. It's intercepted by Singo. And it's cleared. Felix Nemetcha has it in the centre circle. Bit of skill. He's tackled though. Kimmich covers for him. Brown then tidies up, and now it's Pavlovic. Goes wide to Wirtz. Tackle though. Nice tackle that. The Ivory Coast look quite solid in defence. Keeper lofts it forward. Bonnie comes short for it. Now it's Diomande and concedes the throw in. We are on 5 minutes 36 at the precise moment in time. Here's Wirtz inside for Brown. Now Schlotterbeck. Now Joshua Kimmich. Good defending that on the far side. Keeper's fanning around with it and gets it clear to Conan. And Sané straight in. And knocks it out of play. Conan with a long throw. There's definitely a push in the back there. Bonnie has it. He'll get it into control at some point. He's not going past Jonathan Tah, absolutely not. He's got Joshua Kimmich. He's trapped here, Bonnie. Did quite well, actually, to get it to Diomande. Diomande goes inside too. There's a foul there. Ball does fall for Bonnie. He crosses it to the far post, where Sangari is. Now Singo. Terrible pass there from Kessier. And Germany can clear. Sane being shepherded nicely by Kosunu there. Good defending. Here's Agbadu and now Conan for the Ivorians. Here's Sangari for Cote d'Ivoire. Kessier taps it inside for Agbadu. Sangare. Yan Diamande. Back to Ibu. I don't think that is Sangare, by the way. His name's too short at the back of his shirt. Must be Inayao. 26-18 Sangare, 8 Kessier. Ulai is the 26. Here's Havertz, who's come very deep to receive the ball. In for Nemecha. Ivory Coast are trying to steal the throw in. It's not going to work. Alison says, new here. Welcome to the channel, Alison. She says, Jordi Journo said he wouldn't be allowed to leave until we get a replacement for him. That's fair enough. The ball is snatched back by Florian Wirtz here. Put it inside for Nemecha, further across. Pavlovic. Now Nemecha again. Now Kimmich. Cross comes in. Header! Good save for Fafana. Good header from Havertz. Fafana got down and managed to power it away. Yeah, good leap that from Havertz. Directs it into the, well, not into the corner itself, but it's a good header. Got some power on it, but Fafana did well. Got down to it and powered it away from danger. We are 9 minutes 47 in. Schlotterbeck's down with a knock. Jonathan Tah lifts him back to his feet. But that's yeah, that's big. That's if Havertz is doing that in the air against their defenders, I think it could be trouble for the Ivory Coast team here. Nice ball out though from Fafana. And the ball is transported to Diamande. First touch is horrific. Kimmich steps in, plays the ball forward for Havertz. Little lob pass. And that would be a free kick to the Germans. Nudging the back on Nemecha there from the 5. Agbadu, I believe it is. Probably not. No, it was Singo. Germany have it in the back 3 here. It's a back 3 when in possession and goes to a 4 when not. Because Brown is playing as a minute as a left winger. There's Pavlovic into Havertz, who dropped deep. Good tackle. And Ivory Coast can break here. Here's Diamande. Got a 1-on-1 with Kimmich. Comes inside, goes inside again. Little back flick to the outside of him. Conan's cross. Misses everyone. Shot comes in. Oh, that was heading for the... I think that was heading in. It's blocked by a German. He'll have felt that, and it'll be a throw into the Ivory Coastians. And happy birthday to our great mod, I Like Coffee. His birthday today. I mean, it's wax. Is it Sane it hits? Can't be Sane. It must be Brown. But it is a throw into Cote d'Ivoire, and they've managed to lose that. Here's Pavlovic. Wirtz plays it wide for Sane. He's got a 1-on-1 run here with Conan. Cuts inside. Plays it back to Felix Nemecha. Schlotterbeck. Lots of players forward here for Germany. It's Tar back to Kimmich. Might go all the way home here. No, it's Schlotterbeck. Chips ball, looking for Havertz. Ball's overhit. Falls into the arms of the Ivory Coast goalkeeper, Fofana, and he bowls it out to Agbadou and then further on to Conan. Is Conan. Now it's with Kasunu. The coach is playing around the defence at the minute. And a chip ball over the top. Good run from Diomande. Can he get to it? He could, but his first touch was absolutely horrific. And knocks it into play for a goal kick. No, Schlotterbeck's on his knees, I think Schlotterbeck's in trouble here. Sat in his arse. I think he's injured. I think he needs to come off. And warming up, we have Mr. Rudiger and Malik Chow. No, it's not Malik Chow, is it? It's Rudiger, and I don't think Malik Chow's the number 3, is he? It won't be Chow chippers. It'll be Rudiger. Yeah, I think he's landed for it. Maybe tweaked his knee. Back to his feet, Schlotterbeck. Well, he's jogging, so he probably looks like he's going to be all right. Rudy Voller's got no teeth. Anyway, long clearance from Neuer. Off Havertz is headed out for throw to Cote d'Ivoire. Unless he's, I don't think Rijkaard can knock teeth out with the power of gob. Here's the Ivory Coast with the defenders anyway. Good ball for Diomande. First time. Fucking hell, he's shite. Well, I hope we're not looking at him. Kone's apparently okay. Is Kimmich. They still ain't got the change on yet. So I don't know if they're assessing him or not. Here's the 23 for Germany, Nemecha. Inside for Pavlovic and back to Kimmich. Tar. Nice touch from Wirtz there. Lays Sane in. He's gone to the far side. That's it. Brown. Nathaniel Brown. Can Sane get there now? Good clearance from Conan. And it will be a throw into the Germans. The Erics. Pavlovic to Tar, then to Schlotterbeck, who's back on now. Nice ball inside that from... Oh, good play this. Musiala! Way wide. He's better than that. Much better than that Musiala. I expected the bet with the next balls there, to be fair. He bent it round and, well, it's about maybe a yard wide. Didn't give it a chance to come back. German throw, clumsy there from Singo, far side of the pitch. Well, the cameras are highlighting the slot back, but it looks pretty comfortable to me. Is Tar. Sane. Ball inside. Pavlovic ran up a blind alley there and got robbed and then fouled the coat Ivorian, but ref doesn't give it, just gives a throw in. There's Pavlovic, Schlotterbeck, Brown, Pavlovic. Here's Tar, and now Schlotterbeck. Ball in behind. It is Brown, made a good run. He's overhit his through ball though. And Fofana came out and claimed. Well, after promising to start with 19 minutes and 15 seconds in, it's fizzled out slightly, this game. Ball is back with Neuer. And outside ex-Manchester City, of course. Ball is back with Chiao. Chiao. Manuel Neuer. Pavlovic and Schlotterbeck and Tar, and now Schlotterbeck, and now Brown. Brown's got some space to move into. He's got Wirtz wide. Here's Wirtz. Cuts back. Got Musiala in support. Terrible pass from him. Steps in from Schlotterbeck. Dig comes in. It's deflected just over from the Mecha. Will be a corner to the Germans. Now with the block. Carl Havertz to take the corner. Leaves it for Joshua Kimmich. Excuse him, what? And in fact, Havertz left it for Nathaniel Brown. He's got Kimmich short if he wants to play it short. And he does play it short. Kimmich launches it into the box. Keeper comes in and I think that's a goal for the Germans. I think it's been disallowed though for a foul on the goalkeeper. Of course, VAR will look at this, but I mean, I think the keeper was just weak as piss there, if I'm perfectly honest. In fact, I'm not sure if Pavlovic has fouled him. The keeper has kind of, well, it's an own goal. Maybe it is a foul. Yeah, 0 attempts ahead. It says Lee. That won't be allowed. Mr. Nagelman's saying not a foul, not a foul, not a foul, but I'm afraid it is. And I think we're getting the old hydration break here. Are we? No, the ref's not allowing it. Well, it's tough shit because the Cote d'Ivoire, I've gone over to it and I'm having it anyway. So does Tonali want to leave his Spurs out in Europe, the same as us? Is it London club pull or is it Eddie Howe the problem? Thoughts? I think all three could be same, mate. I think all three could be equal. We're not having the break now. Despite half the Ivory Coast team having a slug. And Fofana's going to keep the ball away. And if he blows the whistle now for the refreshment break, that'll be ridiculous. Here's the match for Germany. Cuts back inside. He's got Bonnie in front of him. Here's Wirtz. Pavlovic. Just possession football here for the Germans. Schlotterbeck has it now. He goes backwards to Tar. Here's Sane. And take his fullback on. Conan not wearing it. Good challenge coming in from the Ivory Coast. Ball is played back from Kimmich all the way back to Neuer. And they will start from scratch again, the Germans. Ball's out of play. That's got to be refreshment break now. It is. Hydration break time. End of the first quarter. And disappointing this to me so far. It's been absolutely, if I'm perfectly honest. ITV still doing these competitions where you have to pay £2.50 for a text. Robbing twats. It's his meter, Spike. It's not about 50p. It's about it's complicated. Suffice for me to say that previous occupants in there had a pay-as-you-go agreement, while Paul doesn't. Paul's paying it like we do, debit every month, or a lot of people do. But the meter keeps converting itself back to pay-as-you-go, and of course, no one's put any credit on it for years. So as soon as it does that, it just cuts out. They fixed it yesterday. They've done it again today, apparently. I'm getting £10 for the meter. There's a very cool Ivory Coast dude in the crowd. They should change the meter, Martin. You're quite right. Anyway, we've had our break and now we're back in again, and it's going to be a throw-in, which Singo hurls up the line. Haven't seen Ahmad for a while. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen in Realistic Optimist. Could someone forward play that from Bonnie? And now back to Kosunu. Now Singo back to Kosunu. Is Anawa again. Down to Diamande. Winning at Kimmich here. Should have the pace to get past it. Goes around the back of him. Cross comes in. And, oh, great block. 1-0 Ivory Coast. Frank Kessier, the far post, has put it in. 1-0 Ivory Coast. That's a goal slightly against the play. But hey-ho, it's quite funny, isn't it? Yeah, 1-0 Ivory Coast. And the old captain, Frank Kessier, who incidentally is on a free transfer at the minute. Just coming back from Saudi. But he scored the goal, and the Germans don't look very happy with life. The bloody Erics. But 1-0 to the Ivory Coast. And it's Frank Kessier with a good finish. There's a brilliant block coming in from the 18 there. Brown, but if we bound it to Kessier. Good move from Ivory Coast, but a great finish with his right foot into the corner from Frank Kessier. And that is hilarious. Hello, Supreme Leader How. And 5 years Ivory Coast managers very excited with life. As are the bench. And this will help the Ivory Coast because they can now soak it up, hit them on a break. And use the pace of Diamande and Amad Diallo. And we'll see what the Erics are made of now. And immediately subs are being sent out to warm up. Rudiger. Rudiger's the one to highlight. Yeah. Anyway. Another throw to Ivory Coast here. Quiet here for the Mannschaft. Good play from Singo there to get away from Wirtz. Very good play from Wilfred Singo. In the end, he loses out. Oh, does he? Great play from Singo. Passed about 4 men then. Ball's for transport to this side where Diamande is. And it was his run to the ball that made the goal, to be fair. Good cross came in. Good block, though, from the far post. The rebound was kind to Côte d'Ivoire. And Kessier finished it. Diallo trying to get inside. Well, Germany are shy now. The ball is played all the way back to the keeper from Singo. Diamande beats Kimmich to the board and plays it backwards to Conan. It's Kasunu with the ball down the line. Good control from Diallo. Cross weren't great though towards Bonnie. It was easily cleared. And Bonnie forced the ball out of play. Didn't play that for the Ivory Coast striker. Didn't give up on it and forced the Germans into a mistake there. I don't know what game's on tomorrow. I think Spain and Saudi, weren't they? Tomorrow. Hey. Thrown to the Ivory Coast, halfway inside the German half, right hand side. They throw it backwards though. Ambitious ball there, trying to get Ahmad Diallo in on the far side. Didn't work. Will be a throw into the Germans. It'll be a bit tasty on here, Dave. Because I was winding up, Paul, with the Cape Verde game. And I shall do it again tomorrow when Saudi Arabia are playing. Belgium, yeah, I don't think we're doing that. I think it's a one-game day tomorrow. Here come the Germans anyway. Schlotterbeck trying to force it to... That's terrible. Overhit by a good 20 yards there. Awful. Absolute pants, this German side at the minute. I mean, Havertz disappeared from the game. Here's Kimmich. They've won the ball hard at the pitch here. Tar. Pavlovic. Tar again. Pavlovic cuts out. Headed away by Tessier. Hey, keeper should come out and get this. He was too slow off his heels. And the Ivory Coast defender made the decision to clear himself. Spain, Saudi, Belgium, Iran, Uruguay, Curacao. I think it might just be Spain, Saudi out of them three. There's a free kick to the Germans. When do France play, Chippers? Is that Monday night? It's a bit need a house. That's it again. Here's Leroy Sané anyway. Get back to this game. Here's Havertz. Sané. Musiala. Here's Musiala again. Bright play this from the Germans. Ivory Coast defence holds out for the time being. Here's Pavlovic. Flicks it back to Jonathan Tah. Argentina, Austria, France, Iraq. Yeah, they sound okay. Tunisia and Japan. They won't be doing that one. And Ivory Coast got a 3-on-3 here. Here's Bonnie. Tried to bend it. Good save. Good save. Looked good in the air, but it didn't have the power on it to upset Neuer. Shamefully. Yes, Michelle did once play for the England youngsters supreme leader, Howe. I bet he wished he'd played for England now. Here he is again anyway. Goes wide to Brown. Brown's going nowhere there. Good defending. Not a great pass, but they do get away with it. And here's Conan. Conan stops and plays it infield to Sangare. Foul there on Cotonou. Are you seriously playing on there? No, he's not. Havertz thought he'd scored, but it's a definite free kick. No, if the ref didn't give that free kick, that's shocking refereeing. I mean, that's ridiculous, though. The ref didn't want to give a free kick for that. Musiala brought him down. New bother. Long clearance from the Ivory Coast. Kimmich relays it back to Neuer. And now Sane. Nice touch that from Nemecha to Havertz into Musiala. That'll probably be a free kick to Germany. Foul by Kessier, I believe. So free kick Germany, we were about, I'm going to say 35 out, maybe a little bit less, maybe 30. Of which we have Sane over it. It's going to be crossed into the middle, I think. With a bit of schwazzle on it. Going to leave it to Kimmich to bend it with his right foot. There it goes, looking for a German head. And the Ivory Coast clear it. More by luck than judgment. Neuer clears it. Good ball. Good skills from Brown. So let's get across the ball's coming back. Here's Wirtz. Deflected. Good diving challenge coming there. Will be a corner. Yeah. Yeah, according to the Germans. The Ivory Coast look fairly secure so far, if I'm honest. High corner. Looking for Tarts. Cleared away. Volley comes in towards goal. Force for Schlotterbeck. Tackle comes in and it's cleared out of touch. Oh, the Ivory Coast defender slipped in the box, but he's managed to play it out. Can Ivory Coast break here? Good skills. And a lovely pass out to Diamonde. Brilliant play that. In the middle of the park from Sangare, I think it was. Here's Diamonde. He's got Conan behind him. Plays it square to Inao. And again, the Ivory Coast now slow it down. 42 and 4 on the clock. Cotonou. In Sangare. Now Inao. To Conan. Back to Agbadu. And Ivory Coast very, 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 very patient in their build-up. No pressure from the Germans. Poor pass there from Agbadu. Here he is again. Ball's back with Fofana. Chips one forward, looking for Diallo. Well and truly beaten by Brown. Goes out of throw. Out of play for a throw to the Ivory Coast, though. Emma's Faye will be very happy with how this has gone so far. Good tackle coming in then from Germany. We regain possession. Although they quickly lose it again. And here's Coden. First on ball for Diamandi. Just about keeps it in, Diamandi. Back to Conan. Nice bit of skill from him. Was almost a great ball, but Bonnie had to stumble into an offside position there. Here's Pavlovic. Germany trying to get an equaliser before half time. Here's Kimmich. Here's Sane. Tried to play it behind Conan, but Conan would have none of it. Excuse me a minute. I can nearly fall asleep then. Throw into the Cote d'Ivoire. Conan will take it. But Germany did snaffle the ball straight back up. Here's Schlotterbeck. Cleared from the Ivory Coast, and it'll go all the way through to Manuel Neuer. Germany on the attack here. They've got Sane on it. Gone up against Conan. Trying to get to the byline. Gets across in. Agbadu's there to knock it into behind the goal. Will be a corner to the Germans. Quickly taken short. Verts into Kimmich. Kimmich has created some space for a cross. He's not going to do it though. Far post where Tar was waiting. Comes out to Schlotterbeck. Brown. Good header away. Long distance shots blocked by the Ivory Coast defender. And good play by Singo. And he's away. And Nemetsu blocks him off. Takes the ball off him. We're a minute into the injury time of overtime, whatever you want to call it. Overtime, fuck me. Of which there were 7 minutes of. Here's Sane. Pavlovic. Nemetcha further relayed it to Schlotterbeck. Here's Brown. Ball in behind. Musiala couldn't get it off. Well, he did get it in the end. Off Diallo. Oh, he's dived it. Get up, you fanny. You cheating bastard, Musiala. I mean, that should be a yellow card. That's fucking simulation. And now he's trying to make out it was clipped, which he fucking wasn't. Cheating bastardo. is Kimmich for the Germans. Sané's robbed. Actually, it wasn't Sané. It was Havertz who was robbed. Easily as well. Pressure from Wirtz on the keeper. Keeper finds Diallo. Could play that for the centre half of Ivory Coast. Plays it in behind. Looks for Bonnie. Bonnie's got it. And Bonnie will win a corner. Good persistence there from Bonnie. Surprised ref hasn't gone back and booked him for this, you know. He was staring right at it. The clock is at 48:47. And we have 7 minutes added on time. Thrown to the Ivory Coast. Quite in an advanced position here for them. Throw comes in. And Ivory Coast do manage to get the ball back. Here's Diamande. Two to come to mark him straight away, so he plays it back to Conan. Nice bit of play from Conan and Sangare. Inayao has it now. Feeds it into Bonnie. It's not going to work. It's Diallo. Good skills. Oh, he wants to keep it in. Diamande, but Kimmich takes it off him. And then Diamande slides in, puts it out for a throw-in. Kimmich takes it. Good play for Magba that. The Wolverhampton Wanderers defender. Here come the Germans. Havertz comes in field. Good physical play for the Ivory Coast there. Doesn't get anywhere though. And Germany are back on the attack again. With Wirtz. Now Brown, far side of the pitch. There's Musiala just inside him, and now Wirtz just inside him. Here he is. Pavlovic. Excusez-moi. Good play from Diamande. Can he free Diallo far side? Went the wrong way again. Ineal's robbed by Sané. Chance for the Germans here is Havertz. Plays it behind for Kimmich. Now Sané. Sané goes in past one. Little flick in. Wirtz is in here. Wirtz. Just toe poked it straight at Fofana. And he could have done much better than that. And I think that's the half-time whistle, is it not? Won't be far off it. I'm going to have a quick bathroom break, folks, at half-time for a minute or two. Maybe splash some water on my face because I'm mad. There we go. Half-time. That's the half-time whistle. And it's a bit of a shock result at half-time. Germany 0, Côte d'Ivoire 1. And a goal from Frank Kessié. Give me 3 or 5 minutes. I need to go to do a bathroom break here, and I need to get some water. Until second half, we'll see you in a minute. I'm back. Don't worry, folks. I was just having a couple of minutes to myself, get some water on my face, have a bit of fresh air, and a quick visit to the bathroom. Yeah, I think it's catching up with me now. All these games. I'm glad this is the last one of the day. To be perfectly honest, it's not so bad when they're really good, exciting games. But I mean, this one's been shit. Holland played well earlier. Some of the other games have been dog shit. No, mate, I weren't sitting on the toilet. I went for a wee and got some water and on my face. Had a walk outside, got some fresh air. Yeah, it's been a long old shift. 3 games yesterday has absolutely killed me. Yeah, I've got to say. We're still here. I've got another 45 to go, and then I'll get a bit of time off till tomorrow at 6 when we get the Saudi Arabia-Spain game. I think that's the only game we're doing tomorrow. And then Monday, we're back on the case again. Thanks for these nice comments that are coming. I can see them all. You've gone for another pizza. Is that 2 in 2 days, Trevor? 16-inch German sausage meat. £5 super chat for Spike. Thanks, Spike. Pretty well done, Billy, for all the work you've put in for us. No problem, mate. No problem at all. I might treat myself to a Chinese after this game's finished. Leipzig won 112 million for Jan Diamande. I mean, I've got to say, they've been highlighting him on here on ITV as being some kind of, but I think he's been quite. I think it's been quite wasteful. Okay, he made the goal. Oh, never. Australian, maybe. I don't know about German. Spain's 5 o'clock tomorrow, is it? That's okay. Yeah, cool. So it'll be 10 to 5. We'll start that stream then. And it'll be over by 7 o'clock. So I can have a night to myself. Because the games ain't great tomorrow, are they? Is it Belgium and Tunisia or something like that? Yeah. $4.99 from Mazwaros for your takeaway fund. Great job, mate. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. What's my favourite Chinese? I'm not very adventurous, to be fair, with Chinese. Maybe a Singapore chow mein. Quite like that. Quite like salt and pepper ribs. Salt and pepper ribs, even. Yeah. Bit of prawn toast. I'm not very expansive. More expensive on Indian. I don't really fancy Indian. Yeah, the games ain't great, Muzzy. You're right, next couple of days. Beef and black bean sauce. I haven't had one of them for years. Oh, Michelle Keegan's got a new series out. I'm looking forward to that. Anybody seen the latest Netflix one with the Harlan Coben? Oh, fantastic. I binge watched. You talk about me being tired. I binge watched it this morning. I watched half yesterday and half today. Shredded beef and chili honey sauce. Oh, you fighter. That sounds nice. Belgium, Iran, Uruguay, Cape Verde. It's called I Will Find You or something. It's got Sam Worthington in. Really good. Stephen says, looking forward to Saudi turning Spain over, Billy. Then we can film with Paul. Ole, ole. Yes, I guess so, but I mean, I can't see it happening. Thanks, God. I will find you, or something like that's called. Yeah, really good. Really good. Good story. It's good, that Harlem Coben, I've got to say. Anyhow, Antonio Rudiger's on for some reason. Must be Schlotterbeck's injury. And the Ivory Coast follow. I've got the Adept Innikin, mate. Currently plugging on cherry cola juice. 75 million tonali binge. So it should be. Anyhow, the Canadians, just like the other night, I haven't got back to the seats after half time yet. And that maple leaf is still on show, even though that stand's virtually empty that we're looking at. I think we're in Toronto, aren't we? Tom's been watching reruns of Biker Grove. Anyhow, the game has already started, and the Ivorians have hoofed into touch. Here's Havertz coming deep to receive it. Poor pass from him. Fortunately, Pavlovic was alive and slid it back to Tar. Yeah, I don't make any sense of that. I've got to be honest. Anyway, here come the Ivory Coasters again. Diallo against Brown. A little flick back inside. Oh, it's not a great ball. I think Diallo's got the beating of Brown. I don't think Brown's a very good defensive fullback. Ivory Coast have won the ball hard at the pitch here. Conan decides to have a blast of it, and it goes out for a throw-in. But what they've done here, they've moved Jonathan Tah from right centre-back to left centre-back and brought in Rudiger. I mean, why didn't they just bring in Malik Chow to do that? You know? Waste on picking him for the squad, really. Bonnie's been remarkable. That's a penalty, ref. Haul to the ground there, and the ref's not wearing a bite of it. Oof, they nearly lost out there. Neuer just hoofed it clear just before Amad Diallo got in. A good tackle from the Ivorians. They're all over this like a rush at the minute. Here's Frank Kessier. Now Diallo plays it back to Wilfred Singo. And he goes all the way back then to Kosunu. Singo. Ball down the line, looking for the run of Kessier. He's a willing runner. Tar intercepts. Brown up to Verts. Good tackle from Singo. Then Musiala relays it to Havertz. Havertz is soft on it. This is going to go for a throw into the Germans. Deep in their own half. Here's Tar to Verts. Now Brown. Now Musiala cuts inside. Tackle comes in and it will be a corner. Good defending now from Kosunu. Now, what are Germany sending up for this corner? It doesn't look like there's many white shirts in the box. Kimmich's going to hit the in-swinger. Goes short to Florian Wirtz. Back to Kimmich. Going for the far post. Fofana claims that and rolls it out to Kessier. And Kessier is on his way. Plays it wide. And it goes all the way back to Conan. And Ivory Coast slow it right down. Here's Wilfred Singo. All the way back to Fofana. Bit of pressure coming from Kai Havertz. Fofana plays it out to Conan. First, a nice play between Diamande. I'm not sure it was Diamande. Long ball into Bonnie. His first touch is horrific. He does get there before. Jonathan Tah, though, plays it back. Good football, this Ivory Coast, but a good tackle finally coming in from Sane, I believe. Ball has gone back. We're on 49 and 20 seconds. This happened last game at Lee. They didn't get back till about 53 minutes, 54 minutes. And last time they did it, Canada were playing. Havertz is offside there, but the Lodge hasn't flagged it. And in fact, well, good defending from Kasunu. That's brilliant. Brilliant. I think it's Kessié. Brilliant from him. He's got Diallo to his right. Here's Diallo. Going up against Brown. We can get past him. Good ball. Kessié. Oh, good block coming in from Rudiger. But a great move from... No, we can't, Chris. It was Tah with the block, actually, not Rudiger. Here's Jonathan Tah for the Germans. Now Brown. Vert with a terrible pass. Ivory Coast. Oh, great skill. Brilliant that from the number 16. Here's Ahmad, 26. Anyhow. Back in it. Anyhow. Oh, he's panicked. Snatched at it. Put it over the box. But a brilliant bit of play from him in the first place. Really good bit of skills getting past Verts. The balance was great. Played it for Diallo. He brought two players towards him. Space then for Inayao. Just sort of booted it first time and, well, leaning back, snatched it. Dollar signs in his eyes. Saw the pot glistening in front of him. And whacking it. Yeah, I've seen the Highland Corbin with Michelle Keegan. I've seen them all. Really good. But this new one is outstanding. I think this new one's the best one. Here's Pavlovic. Leroy Sane going up against Conan. Steps to the side. Verts into the box. Little chip inside. Great leap there from, I think it was Singo to get the header away. It was Singo. Here's Diamande, very deep in his own half. Pressured by three Germans here. And they lose out Havertz. But Havertz's ball is shockingly bad. And Germany can rebuild from deep. With Pavlovic. Here's Nemecha. Very quiet. Sane going up against Conan. Gets across him, it's overhit, but Verts at the far post. Volley comes in from Havertz, and it's easily picked up by the Ivory Coast goalkeeper. Havertz has been dog shit tonight. Absolutely dog shit. Sane, Nemecha, Musiala, they've not been good, the Germans, at all. Here's Singo down the line for Diallo. Good strength from him. Kessié did remarkably well. Good football from the Ivory Coast. And they go back home. As in Ayal. Lovely pass out to Diallo. Got an overlapping player here. Diallo comes back inside to Kessié. And now Singo. Very good. Ivory Coast the better team for here, folks. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. In Ayal. He's really grown into the game the past. Diallo goes round the back of Brown and he's in. I should have carried on at that line. Ahmad, he was in. Turns though, gets the ball in. Good ball. Bonnie! Good tackle. Will be a corner though. Oh, it's Kessier, not Bonnie. Brilliant from Diallo. Great ball across. Frank Kessier managed to join the attackers. Totally unmarked. His first touch weren't great and it allowed Jonathan Tarr to get a challenge in. Actually, this time it was Rudiger. Yeah, Drogba played Ivory Coast, yeah. Corner ball, lots of handbags in the box. Diallo takes it, looking for, well, it's a very deep one. It's very deep, it's for everyone. Diamande wins it, and the rest give a free kick. Pavlovic was very theatrical there. And he won a free kick. How's the ball got over here so quick? They managed to lose it in 0.3 of a second then, Germany. They've been absolutely dreadful second half. And they weren't great first half. Here's Diamande. Back to Conan. Down the line. Bonnie. Good ball in behind. Conan's made the extra man. Rudiger's come out to him. Cross comes in. This might fall for Diallo. Brown manages to defend it by not hitting the ball, luckily for him. But here's Singo. He's following up. He's winning Musiala. Plays it back to the 26 in the hour. Now Diallo. Back to Singo. Fucking Jesus, this is one-way traffic. Here's Diallo. Good ball. Kasunu. Volleyed by Diamande and he scuffed it wide. Jan Diamande. Well, they deserve another goal with this pressure, I've got to say. Yeah, Looney Tunes says it should be 3-0. I mean, they deserve at least another goal. Eskimo boys said Germans got an Eddie Howe team talk. Maybe Nick and Malik gave it. Here's Sane. Kimmich. Fabian Wirtz. Wirtz again out to Sane. Just devoid of ideas at the minute. Here's Havertz, who's come across wide. There's no one in the middle now. So they have to slow down again. Havertz stays out there. I mean, this is ridiculous. Fucking hell, Nagelsmann. You need to sort yourself out. No one in the box. Here's Musiala. It's so slow and pedestrian. Here's Rudiger. I didn't have a go from distance. And it was a shot of a fucking centre half with no eyes and pig's trotters. Changes for Germany. Dennis Underpants is coming on. You're not going to see Nick tonight, folks. Absolutely no chance. There's a couple in the crowd with Voltmar and wigs and moustaches on. But Dennis Underpants is coming on. And there was another change as well. Neither of them were Voltmar or Chow. There's Pavlovic. I mean, in what world is fucking Dennis Under better than Nick Voltemada? Fucking Nagelsmann's a fucking knobhead. German number 9's coming on as well, whoever that may be. Mungo Jerry. Like it. We are at 57 and 49 seconds, Bob. Here's Tar into Pavlovic. Dead slow, dead slow, dead slow. Nathaniel Brown, he's big dog shit. Pavlovic plays onto the far side of the pitch. Where Leroy Sane, he's going to have a go at Conan. Cuts inside, he's going to has to play it backwards. Kimmich floats to the back post. Singh goes there, nods it away. Not a good header. Florian Wirtz in for Musiala. Good tackle comes in from Amad Diallo. Good work there. Will be a corner. Germany choosing not to make the change of yet. I can see Voltemade down there, walking along the touchline, not warming up, just walking along. And he's not going to be playing. Kimmich for the corner. 58-53 on the clock. Llewellyn number 9 for Germany. Oh, right. Good catch from Fofana. And he's keen to get... He was keen to get Ivory Coast in the front foot and throw it out to Diallo. Oh, that's a surprise. Havertz has seen underpants warming up and decides to go down with an injury. So it looks like he hasn't been shit. Oh, fuck off, Havertz, you cock. Fuck me. The elbows you dish out and you're making out you're giving elbowed in the head. What an absolute stroker. So Sani, Musiala and Pavlovic are off. For some reason they're keeping Havertz on. Fuck knows why. He's been dog shit. And Llewellyn, Undav and Amiri are on. I mean, how the fuck's Dennis Underpants getting in his team? Here's Wirtz. I wonder if there's going to be a change in formation here, or will... It looks like Havertz is playing deeper anyway. Here he is down the line. Being followed. Good tackle, that. By Agbadou. And clears the ball away. And Ivory Coast do break with it. Excellent play. Singo. Trying to find Diallo. Doesn't work. Singo's down injured. They're going to play on Germany. Of course they are. Win at all costs. Here's Underpants at Llewellyn. Absolute dog shit. Oh, Christ. She's put lipstick on with a fucking trowel, her. Look like Annie Walker's lipstick. Fucking German. Yeah, Undav needs booking for that. Here come the Ivory Coast again. Singo. All the way back to Kosonu. Nice ball. Sangare. Back to Agbadou and now Conan. Couldn't get the ball down the line, so he goes all the way back to Agbadou and now the keeper Fofana. Press coming on, but he clears it long. Headed by Kimmich. Bit open here, the Ivory Coast. Llewellyn tries to play it in for Havertz. Defended. One-way traffic for the Germans now, I have to say. Cross comes in. Good header from Singo. Will be a corner ball to the Germans. $5 super chat. This is from Edward Contreras. Oh, long time no here, Edward. Cheers to New Sky Sports Billy. Thanks, mate. Joshua Kimmich is going to take this corner. In it comes. Fofana comes up, misses it. And the header at the back post goes wide. By Havertz. Fucking Havertz. Oh, he's got an open goal, but poor keeping that from Fofana. Tries to come and claim it, can't do so. I mean, it should be obvious to a manager that every time a player has the ball, you end up doing that, then he's not playing very well. So you get him off. And Havertz, to me, seems to have done that all game. Here's Cassier trying to rob Nemecha. Good strength from Nemecha. Ooh. Advantage played there. There's one German down. The 20's down. Here's Wirtz. Now Kimmich. Forced backwards. The 20's back to his feet now. Limping. Here's Llewellyn. Gets into the box. Oh, what a touch that is. That was Isaac-esque. And Amiri, I don't know how he's got on the pitch, to be honest, either, because he's fucking dog shit. Here's Kimmich. Nemecha. Rudiger. Here's Havertz, who's obviously changed his role since Underpants came on. Here's Kimmich. Jonathan Tah. Llewellyn. It's not, it's Brown. Brown's still on. Oh, good ball. But the Ivory Coast foot gets in, will be a corner. We're approaching the end of the third quarter. Yes, Chris, it is true. You're not allowed to do that. And it's because FIFA believe you're being racist when you've got that up there. And Miggy did it, and the Turkish bloke accused him of being racist, basically. And he sent him off. Corner comes in. Fofana punches long. He's going to get a free kick. Fofana's rolling around the ground. You can't do that anymore, Michael. You've seen you start covering your mouth, then you get red card food for it. Fofana's, well, it looks like Fofana's caught the Ebola virus that's in Congo. Well, his own players got in, sold him. And his landing ain't great. Long Beach team makes a great post there. This match just makes me think of Czech Chiote. Man, I love that guy. Yeah, what a player he was. $11 goal attempts for the Germans and 8 for Ivory Coast. But it's the Ivory Coast who hold the lead. Although the past 10 minutes, Germany have started to take a bit of control. Yeah. What did he call them? I think it was a name. I think it was a name beginning with A, wasn't it? Here's Germany on the attack. Cross comes in, and they've equalised. And it is Dennis Underpants throwing in the equaliser. The pressure told. I think Amiri's made it as well, which kind of justifies your substitutions. But the Germans have equalised, and it was coming, to be fair. And there's Thomas Müller in the crowd applauding. But for the first time, Ivory Coast were overrun. Good cross from Amiri, and there was Dennis Underpants to knock it in. Eric's 1, Ivory Coast 1. Oh, cross is 10:30 now, isn't it? Nah, I'll get takeaway till I might not get a Chinese, mind. Might have to have something else. So now the Germans, now they still haven't had. They could have had the break there, and they didn't. So Brown has it, and the Germans got to skip in a step now. Wirtz. Ball through. Here's Wirtz again. Brown. Cuts inside Singo. Ball comes in. Havertz. Great tackle. And Fofana stops him going from a corner. And pounces on it. Morning to Paul in Shanghai. Chinese takeaways always also down here, Tom. I don't know if it's the same up there. They always close on a Sunday, on a Tuesday. Very strange. The amount of times I've been I fancy a Chinese on a Tuesday, and they're all shut. Here's Havertz. Amiri. Ivory Coast play it calmly away. 70 minutes in and we haven't had the hydration break yet. Still the Germans attack. One-way traffic this, folks, now. And you'd think if they get the chances, they'd put them away, this, unlike the Ivory Coast earlier. Here's Brown. Back to Tar. Rudiger over the top. Nice ball. Very nice ball. Cleared by the Ivory Coast. And Kimmich in a running race here with Diamande. Diamande wins it. Pushes it past Kimmich. Rudiger's on the cover. And it will be I think it's going to be a hydration break now, surely. Or if we had the hydration break, would that be realising it? No. 71 minutes the hydration break now. No, Monday's up north. Yeah, it's Tuesday's here. Odd, isn't it? Yeah, there's some of them Chinese takeaways that are chippies around here, mate. Well, not so much in Coventry, but certainly in the in Bedworth and Nuneaton. Gareth, that's a bit naughty. Yeah, Tuesday in Poole. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Tuesdays in Durham, apparently. Mondays in Sunderland, says Stacey. Adam Johnson was partial to a Chinese on a Monday, apparently. You know, he had his fingers in a few pies in the Chinese there on Monday. Gordon Bennett. Fucking now. Some fucking stretch in that jersey, I can tell you. I think the hydration break, the Ivory Coast manager, I think he nipped off for a piss. There's Toronto. Sorry, Stacey. That's generally the case, Tony. If the Chinese chip is a chippy as well, the fish and chips are usually the Chinese chips are the best chips you can get, I think. But if you have fish and chips from there, then they're generally shite. It looks like Ivory Coast are making changes now, by the way. Bonnie's gone off. Diallo's gone off. Sangare's gone off. Danny Gessan's on. Simon Ading was on. Why he didn't start, I'll never know. Formerly of Macomland, of course. And Meathead Fafana's on. Yeah, Nick says closing Derby on a Tuesday. It's amazing how many times you want a Chinese one on a date shirt. Oh, I like Chinese chips. I'll be honest. Big chunky things. Ooh, you're a fighter. I wouldn't like them with fish, but they're just perfect with Chinese. Always come in a paper bag as well. They ain't wrapped up. I love it. Anyhow, Ivory Coast seem to have a new lease of life here with the substitutions, but and maybe won the ball back, but then lost it again. It's Fafana. Little 1-2. Ooh, good skills from the Metcha. The Metcha again. Poor pass. Havertz loses out. And Gesson plays it back. Diamantes comes this right hand side. Header from Singo. Diamantes not going to get that. Who's playing the striker now then? Pressure on Wirtz from Singo. Cleared. Back into the path of Wirtz again. Foot comes in and... Oh, that's a foul, referee. Didn't give it though. Singo did remarkably well to get away then. Plays it square to Fafana. I think it's Simon Ading on the deck. I think it is. He's up to his feet now again because they've got the ball back. Is it Adingwa? No, it's Inayao, isn't it? Here he is again now. Just trying to restore a little bit of modicum of calm here. Tips to the far side. And Gesson's gone through the middle and Ading was on the left-hand side. And now, Diamande is running down the right, taking Diallo's place. Here's Florian Wirtz. Diamande comes back to try and get in the goal side of him. Back to Tar. Ball in for Brown. Brown gets a cross in, but it's easily defended by the Ivorians. And good nice bit of play. As in Gesson. Now Diamante's got all the room to run into here. He's very much one-footed though. So he's going to have to pick up a decent pass. He goes backwards. And now Iao plays it to the side of the pitch where Conan knocks it back and they've lost all... Yeah, they've lost all momentum there. Here's Frank Kessier. Or was it Fafana? Singo. Inao. Now Kessier. Conan. No, I put salt. I put vinegar on first. If you put the salt on first, the vinegar washes it off. So vinegar has to go on first, then the salt sticks to the vinegar, and you get a fantastic spread, equal spread. That's a free kick, referee. Foul by Felix Lemaitre. There's Voltamada, just been shown on the screen. Here's Diamande. Goes inside 2. Still has the ball. Plays it wide here for Singo. Singo's got a little bit of space. Brown's there. Back inside for Diamande. He might have a dig here. He went for a pass to Kessie and it went past... well, the counter-attack on for Germany here. And Havertz's touch ain't great. And Singo gets in front of him. Brilliant from Singo. Really good from Singo. And Singo's hurt himself. I think he's pulled his hamstring there. Nagelsmann going mad at the referee. Oh, he's... Send the twat off. He kicked out of play himself and he's injured. That's why he's kicked out of play. Send the fucking idiot off. Fucking gobbing off at the ref. Who do you fucking think you are? Bloody Erics. Really good play from Singo to get away from Havertz. Havertz is all over him. In the end, because he'd done his hamstring, he just kicked it into touch. Mark Hugginson has passed away. That's a shame. Here's sad news that. Referee gets in the way and he's going to be a... a drop ball, which is going to be straight to the Germans. Tar to Wirtz, Wirtz. Call him what you like. Oh, there's a break on here for the Ivory Coast. It's 3 against 2. They play it right. Play it right. I'll let him in offside first, Dick. Here's Nguesson. Right for Diamande. Germany have got a few players back now, though. Diamande can only go one way because he's one-footed. Terrible that from Ivory Coast. Terrible. Cool, blimey. Singo is being replaced by the 17, who is... I think this might be the fella that we're after. Douay. I think we've been linked with this Douay, the 17. Yeah, Desiree Douay's brother. Good skills on that far side by Adingra. Cross comes in, and Nguesson can't quite get there. Good defending by Jonathan Tah. I think Singo's pulled his hamstring. I think his tournament's done. He's in absolute floods of tears on that touchline there, Singo. He's had a very good game. Here's a corner ball to Ivory Coast. And it comes. That's a terrible corner, but it might work. Good header away by Havertz. And they could get it clear finally. And one more ball that had been out, but it's intercepted by Fofana. Here's a Dingra. Nice ball. Fofana got a chance. Well, he went to bend it, but it's a great block coming from Amiri, I think it was. Here's well, Dave Andy's been absolutely dog shit on this side. But he's got in there too and Gesson. And Gesson's getting nowhere against Jonathan Tarr. And Jonathan Tarr's touch takes it out of play for a throw into the Ivorians. I think it's fair to say that Yan Diamande is absolutely nowhere in God's earth any good in the right wing. In fact, it's coming off now. And Nicholas Pepe's coming on. Formerly of Arsenal, of course. He was shite for them. And Havertz is coming off. Who's coming off Havertz? Oh, fuck me. It's Goretzka. Leon Goretzka's coming on. Of course he is. Long throw coming in from Ivory Coast. Dewey plays it back. Dewey, I should say. To Inayao. Kosunu. Agbadu. Sheikh Patri. Here's Pepe. All the back to the keeper. Underpants tries to put a bit of pressure on. Well cleared by Fafana. Kimmich wanted that more than the Dingra. And Germany, we're in trouble here at the Ivory Coast. Underpants goes for a shot from distance. Absolutely dog shit from him. Greedy bastard. Here's Pepe. Oh, great turn from him. Brilliant turn. And we'll get a throw in. Referee, it's not their fucking throw-in, you cheating twat, Brown. Phil, you're about right, mate. Voltaland has only chances if they pick up injuries to every attacking player in their squad. Ball looking for the run of Fafana. Done that far, so I did once to bring it down. Step over, plays it, but that's a terrible pass. Trying to find Kessie edge of the box, didn't work. Good tackle from Gesson, though. That's not a free kick, you fucking clampet. Fuck me. How's that a free kick? Absolute fucking nonsense. Dewey was struggling there against Wirtz. Here's Brown. And Mary Brown gets a cross in. Pepe. Great skills from Pepe. Now what's your pace like, Nicholas? Have you still got any? Far post, the man completely unmarked. Give it, season 2, controls it. Oh, his first touch is absolutely appalling. A Dingra. That was the chance, and oh, what an appalling first touch from Simon Dingra, from ex-Macum. Crikey O'Reilly, that was unbelievable. Brilliant play from Nicola Pepe. Spotted the man completely unmarked. And his first touch was absolutely dog water. Crikey O'Reilly, that's awful. That could have been the winning goal for the Ivory Coast. Anyway, Germany are now on the attack with Florian Wirtz. I tell you what, the Germany defence is shite. Here's Wirtz inside. Good ball, good save. Luckily for him as well, it added to an Ivory Coast player. Fucking Simon a Dingra. Fucking Simon a Ding Dong, or anything else. But Llewellyn trying to get space to get across it, and Conan weren't wearing it. Can be a long throw in from the Germans. Looking for Goretzka near post. He's been well marshalled there. I think right into and gets on. Good ball. Here's Fofana. Tries to play in behind for Pepe, who for some reason stopped running in. Ball weren't great though. We're in the final minute of normal time. Llewellyn cross comes in straight into the arms of Fofana. £2 super chat from Case Broad UK. Like Hall, Big Nick has been howled. Hashtag how out. Here's that move again. I mean, Pepe did remarkably well. And guess Andrew commits to him. A ding was far post. All he's got to do is get a touch. And he goes to control it with his fucking right foot. What an absolute cockwomble. Terrible that from Fofana. Germany got a chance here. Here's Underpants. Plays it square. This could be the winner. Good save. Terrible that from Amiri. Absolutely awful. Should have scored. And the Germans are not very happy. Even the Chinese Germans aren't very happy there. I'd say Germany looking the most likely at the minute. Six added on minutes, of course there is. And we've had one of them already. Nemecha. Has a 1-2 with Kimmich. Ball is wide, back to Kimmich again. He's looking for the perfect cross. Tries to play one in. It's shit. Long clearance. Pepe takes it down. Good control. It was Kessier, in fact. He's won a throw-in. Well played. He had a storm of Kessier. There's Kasonu. Agbadu. Back to Kasonu. Doué. Pepe. Nice for Cynthia Brown. And they managed to manoeuvre a spot there, but well defended by Kasunu. He had a really good game as well. I think the refs give a free kick to Germany. Yeah, he's a free transfer, Chips, yeah. Here's Tar. And now Florian Wirtz. Kimmich. 3 minutes to go. Oh, well intercepted by Kasonu. He had a good game, he has. At the back for the Ivory Coast. But Germany are putting a little bit of pressure late doors here. Here's Wirtz again. Jonathan Tah. Nemecha. That's a goal for Germany. It's under, but I think he may be offside. He is offside. He should have been offside. Last minute winner for the Germans, eh? Wow. Underpants with 2 goals. I mean, Nick's never going to get a game, is he? Wow. I mean, he looks offside to me, but there's obviously a Ivory Coast defender who's not in line and he's slacking. Played him on. Dennis Undav comes on and saves the day for the Germans. Christ almighty. Oh, he's not. There's the bloke at the far post, look. Shocking defending. I think it's Conan. Playing everyone on, look. What a fucking knobhead. Fucking Conan the fucking half-arsean. Jeepers creepers. That's terrible. That's terrible defending. I'm not sure they deserve this, Germany. Sit down, you fat German twat. Yeah, and Simon Adringa holds his head in shame. And so does all the Ivory Coast fucking fans, to be honest. It's a great ball from the Metcha, and well, that's just shocking defending. But good positioning from Undav in the centre of the goal. We're in the final minute. Can the Ivory Coast get a shock day? I don't think so. I'll be heartbroken by this. They don't deserve this. No, Lee, I ain't got time, mate. Sorry. We're in the. That'll take me way too long. Well, we're over the 6 minutes. We're going to have another probably 40 seconds or so for the goal. And Germany are not going to let go of this advantage. Nagelsmann was moaning about the time. Long throw for Ngesam. That's shit. Just a hoof clear from the Metcha. And that should be just about it. I don't know how Nagelsmann hasn't been fucking booked or sent off in this game, because he's an absolute cock. There we go, folks. Germany 2, Ivory Coast 1. 2 Dennis Undav goal, cancels out the Frank Kessié one. Thanks to the mods again. Thanks to you fantastic people for joining. Super chatters and membership gifters. Thanks to you all. We will see you tomorrow night. I'm going to go and have something to eat and get some kip. We'll be back with you tomorrow for the Spain-Saudi game. But until then, have a great rest of your weekend. Saturday. See you later. Good night.
Come back and check out, see, breathe.